Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be playing with the new Victoria Beckham, her cheeky Posh blushes. So I'm so excited because I have all 5 colors of these cream blushes, and I know I only have one face to show you, but I will give you swatches and we will be putting these on my cheeks and show you what they look like on my light to medium skin tone. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about this exciting new launch from Victoria Beckham, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm a wee bit excited to share these new blushes with you. As many of you know, I'm a huge fan of Victoria Beckham Beauty products. I think I pretty much have everything. I may be missing an eyeliner or two, but I absolutely love this brand. It is a clean brand. It is a luxe brand, and I personally love the tortoise shell packaging. There is something very classic, a little bit preppy about it that I just love, and I have found that the products inside are just as good as the packaging. As many of you know, I love her Posh lipsticks. I love her eye bricks. Her matte bronzer is amazing. And I'm hoping that she's going to launch some sort of foundation in the near future too. So today what we're going to do is we are going to put on some of these pretty blushes as well as give you swatches, and then I will have some follow-up videos using all the colors. And I will let you know that I have been playing with these blushes and I think they're fantastic. I am a fan of cream blushes. I find that they look very natural and healthy on the skin, and I love the fact that this is a clean brand. There's no silicone in these cream blushes. They are made with plant-based esters, that these are super long wearing, they are water resistant, and they also have a very pretty velvety finish. So I would say it's going to give you that healthy flush, but it has this very nice velvet finish on the skin, almost a combo between a cream dewy blush to a powder, so a sort of cream to powder feel, and they just are so pretty, and I can attest to the fact that they are very long lasting. So on my face right now, I did put on my eyeballs. I have foundation and I did put on a touch of her bronzer in shade number 2. I really love the names of these blushes. They were inspired by Victoria Beckham's cheekiest moments, and the first one is called Miniskirt, and this is a beautiful berry rose tone, and the first shade is Miniskirt. Make way for Miniskirt. Does my dress look too short? Proceeds to hike Miniskirt up higher. Next I have the shade Major, which is a neutral pink flush. Major, the definition of any mind-blowing accomplishment or dare. This is major. Next I have this beautiful light peachy melon shade, and this is called Knickers. Knickers, a light peachy melon. Victoria could only wear one thing for the rest of her life. She'd choose Knickers. Next I've got the shade Playground, and Playground is your mid-tone terracotta blush shade. When Victoria's mother would deem she looked peaky at the playground, out came the lipstick on young Victoria Beckham's cheeks as a makeshift blusher. That made me laugh because my mom and grandmother totally did that to me and my sisters. They would always pull out their lipsticks and put a little bit of their lipsticks on our cheeks. I always thought that was so funny because if it was between my mom, my grandmother, or my other grandmother, there was always going to be a little lipstick applied on the apples of your cheeks. And then last but not least, we have Rollerskate. And this is this vivid coral pink. very poppy. It is so pretty, and you do not need to be afraid of this color. It literally brings life back to your face. So if you are feeling a little peaked or tired, I would tell you Rollerskate is the one to pick. This one's for her daughter Harper. She'll just roller skate into the room during a product meeting, pick her favorite shade, and roll right back out. A girl who has a point of view like her mom. So again, we have Miniskirt over here, Major, Knickers, Playground, and Rollerskate. Okay, I'm going to show you some swatches on my cheeks as well, just so you can see what the tones look like on my light medium skin. In general, I usually choose foundations with a light, neutral, cool undertone. So here's the shade Knicker and the shade Playground. I'm just going to start by tapping those in with my fingers. Okay, so we have a little bit of the Knicker in the apple of my cheek, and Playground is just blended out towards the back of the cheek. And again, you guys, I will do a video using these. So I'm going to add a little bit of Knicker so you can kind of see that. I'm going to just put that. It just feels so lovely. I just want to show you how these blend out. It's such a pretty light toned peachy melon color. I just find that it's going to give my cheeks a little bit of health. And this is the color Major, and then this is Miniskirt. And I actually like the combination of these together, so that's one thing is now don't worry, it's going to blend seamlessly. Okay, here's a little combination of the two of those colors. I love Miniskirt because it's going to give you that just worked out berry flush. So this one's a little bit deeper, but it gives you just such a really pretty look on the skin. And then of course, Major is your pretty neutral pink flush. So as you can see, you guys, they just blend beautifully into the skin, but you definitely get pigmentation. You can build these up and make them more intense. I love that fact too, because sometimes I will put a little bit of blush on, finish off my face, and then decide I need a tad bit more blush. So these work beautifully. And I did want to mention that I have gone ahead and put powder on my face before and then decided I needed a little bit more blush and put this on top, and it just worked beautifully. So the creaminess of these glides right over your skin, whether it's been powdered or not, and it just dries down to a very nice velvety feel. So sort of that cream to powder that I find really has that long lasting power. So I love cream blushes because they look a little bit more natural on the skin. They sort of mesh together. But of course, sometimes those cream blushes can get eaten up throughout the day. And I found that powder blushes can be a bit longer lasting. This formula is this really great hybrid formula where it's going to be this cream that's going to dry down a little bit more like a powder and provide you with very long lasting color. So I'm going to go ahead and pop on a bit of Rollerskate because this is actually one of my favorites, and you would have thought that I would have shied away from this color. It is definitely a vibrant coral pink, but the reason I love this one was I was feeling a little down, almost felt like I was getting sick, and my skin just looked a little washed out, and I needed to rally, had meetings to go to and such. And I put on this blush, and I swear life just came back to my complexion. It made me look alive, and I almost want to say youthful. So don't be afraid of this vibrant coral pink. It is just so fun. And I'm going to add a little bit on both sides just to show you. I'm just kind of putting that dabbing it on the apples of my cheeks. And again, I tend to just like to use my fingertips because it'll kind of warm up and mesh with the skin. But I also have used the synthetic brush that works great too. And here is that roller skate, just blended in a little bit on the apples of the cheeks. So today I just wanted to share the shades with you, show you them on my light to medium skin tone. I feel like they did a great job curating these colors. There's going to be something in here for everyone. And I was asked which ones I have been reaching for the most. And to be honest, I'm going to say I actually have been reaching the most for this one in Rollerskate, the vivid coral pink. I know, I can't believe it myself, but it was just that it really transformed my complexion. The beauty of blush can do that, especially if you are feeling slightly under the weather, you haven't had 8 hours of sleep, you're feeling tired. I would definitely reach for Rollerskate. Then the other two that I reach for the most is Playground, and this is this mid-toned terracotta. And I love this during the winter months when I may not be using as much bronzer. I like to kind of use a terracotta warmer blush as my overall blush slash bronzer, just to look a little bit more natural since I'm not really out in the sun, especially here in the Pacific Northwest. So Playground is that beautiful terracotta, warms up my skin and gives me a little bit of that bronzy nude tone. And then for my everyday, just want to have a nice little flush on the skin, I reach for Major, which again is that neutral pink flush, just perfect. Then if I'm going to be doing a more bold smoky eye, I tend to leave my cheeks a little bit more soft. I love using Knickers, which is that light peachy melon color. So it's going to give my skin a little bit of a flush, but the eyes will be the focal point. And then this past weekend when I was just busy running errands and I had very minimal makeup on, I just put on her Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer. I have the one in golden. This is just going to give your skin a little life. It's not going to look like you're wearing makeup at all. So I put that on. I slicked on a little bit of mascara and I used Miniskirt on my cheeks because it made me look like I had just worked out. It's that deep berry nude, and so I had a little flush on my cheeks. I had my favorite Posh lipstick in Pout on, and I just went with a more minimal look on the face, and I found that one to be perfect for that kind of flush when I'm not focusing a lot on my eyes or my lips. So honestly, I really do love all of these colors and I can wear all of them, and again, I have light to medium skin tone, so I'm super excited to do another video using all Victoria Beckham products. So if you want to let me know which blush or blushes you would most like to see on my face, that would be amazing. We can kind of create a look around that. So leave that down in the description box. And as I'm moving forward and doing tutorials, I will be sure to use each and every blush in an upcoming tutorial so you can see them just on themselves, not blended together and such. And I did want to give a big thank you to Victoria Beckham Beauty for sending those gorgeous blushes over to me. When they reached out asking if I wanted these to be sent over, I like screamed because I was so excited because I love Victoria Beckham products. So it's kind of a dream come true when a brand that you love sends you goodies. So thank you, Victoria Beckham Beauty. More videos to come using these beautiful products. So literally I was getting ready to purchase these anyways, so thank you for the beautiful goodies. They will be well loved. And I hope you guys are having a great start to your week, and I will be back with another video soon.